All right, next up we've got Symbiote Spider-Man number 4. This is just a fun book. You know, like I don't put any weight in this book, and I know maybe towards the end of the the last issue there might be some prominent weight in the story, but as of right now with this issue, it's just fun. I think again, Peter David. We still think he's tasked to try to get as many characters in this book as possible, and it shows in this issue. We get basically everybody fighting Mystery in this book, trying to get the sword, the ebony blade from him, and they have at it, and there's plenty of action in the story. You've got Spidey symbiote fighting him, you've got the trolls fighting each other, you've got the Cosmo dog, I believe his name is.
Cosmo.
Cosmo's in it, and he's a badass, shooting psychic blasts from his helmet. And basically halfway through the issue, Mystery loses. They're able to take the blade away from him, and I think at one point Rambo uses her energy blast to subdue him, and then Kang transports him to the Collector. So we get another character in the book.
Just thrown in there slightly.
Yeah. And then we get more family drama between these two trolls. And I think that's like basically the later half of the book is the trolls duking it out and them talking about why they hate each other so much. And then finally somebody at the end of the issue is like, who sent you to get the blade? Like, who sent you to do this? And one of the troll, what's the name of the troll? The guy on the cover?
Ulik.
Ulik finally goes, no, I was sent. And they're like, by who? And at the end of the issue, again, packing this book with as many characters as possible, we get the Watcher. Saying, no, I sent him because we need to figure out a way to destroy Null. So we get a Null drop. I don't know if this is the first time we get a Null name drop in this issue, but
I don't know.
It may be. I'm not quite sure. But either way, the implication is, again, this is happening prior to the King in Black event. This is happening prior to Eddie Brock's Venom run, or Donny Cates' Venom run. So this is happening pretty deep. I wouldn't say massively deep in the history or the past of Marvel, but it's happening deep enough that Eddie doesn't even have the symbiote yet. And the fact that the Watcher is that involved in trying to figure out a way to kill Null, I think is pretty intense. And I'd like to see, I'd be very interested to see if the Watcher shows up in Donny Cates' actual book, towards the end or not.
Well, what book was it? The Fantastic Four Fallout issue from the end of Empire sets that up perfectly. Don't you remember? He comes fucking bursting out of Nick Fury's face and is essentially reborn again. So he's definitely there. So I think that'd be really cool if he did show up.
And he's also there because they're trying to figure out those ancient weapons in Empire, right?
Yes.
So
the weapons that the Kotati got a hold of.
Right. So overall, again, this symbiote spider run, the first one and the second one, or the first one at least, I really enjoyed, and I felt like it had more. I don't want to say consequence, but it just felt like it had a deeper story. And then this one is just like, for me, and not in a bad way, it feels like shits and giggles. Like let's just have fun.
Yeah, in the best way possible. And if you can't tell just by the people that are on the cover alone, but like if you're a Cosmic fan, like I really do think Peter David is like giving like a head tilt towards Cosmic fans, because I never in a million years would I have imagined a 5-issue mini-series of a King in Black tie-in that features Spider-Man to be involved with some of the most cosmic characters and places. Like, I seriously probably would have taken like $100 bet that Cosmo would never show up in a Spider-Man book ever. No. And the fact that he did, I think, is just really cool.
Yeah, and the other thing is like just looking at the cover, I didn't even realize that Rambo's on the cover too. I just saw that. So again, overall, really enjoying this tie-in. It's not the best tie-in, but it's just it's just for fun. Like it's all just for fun on this one, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it.